Hello, lovelies. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on wherever you are. My name is Mary. This is YouTube Best channel where I'll be bringing you the latest update of what is going on in Nigeria. So, guys, on today's news, we have President Muhammad Buhari addresses Nigerians before Easter. So, guys, before we go into full details on this news, I would love for you to click on the red subscribe button down below. And also don't forget to click on the notification bell so whenever I will upload new videos, you'll be updated. And I pray that as you support this channel, God will surely support you in all that you do. Moving on into the news. I rejoice with our Christian brothers and sisters as well as all Nigerians on the occasion of the celebration of this year's Easter. This year's commemoration of Easter comes amid the grip with which COVID-19 has held the entire world. Unprecedented in living memory, majority of Christians have found themselves marking Easter in a subdued manner, away from the usual congregation in churches. This is unusual and very unfortunate. However, I wish to enjoin our Christian compatriots to rekindle their faith in Christ, who overcame persecution, sufferings, and displayed endurance, steadfastness. However, I wish to enjoin our Christian compatriots to rekindle their faith in Christ, who overcame persecution, sufferings, and displayed endurance, steadfastness, and above all, piety. I urge you to imbibe and live the lives of values of humility, discipline, perseverance, sacrifice, and obedience, which Jesus Christ demonstrated during his stay on earth. There is no better opportunity than now for all Christians in particular and Nigerians in general to remain faithful and hopeful that with intensified prayers, backed by personal and collective responsibility, the nation shall pull through this most difficult trial. I have no doubt that if all stakeholders, individuals and groups play their parts to the fullest as advised by our scientists and medical experts in confronting COVID-19, the inherent resilience and determination of our people will enable us to pull through. As I stated in my national broadcast on Sunday, March 29, 2020, since there is currently no known vaccine against the virus, the best and most efficient way to avoid getting infected is through regular hygiene and sanitary practices as well as social distancing. May I use this opportunity to commend the encouraging containment and ameliorating strategies put in place by members of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. I am very much aware of the personal and collective inconvenience suffered by our people due to measures such as restriction of movement and closure of business premises. Being a matter of life and death, these sacrifices are in everybody's interest to save our country from calamity. The welfare of our people is paramount. Accordingly, the most economically vulnerable in our communities will continue to be uppermost in our plans, and efforts will be made to supply them with basic means of survival. While we see the COVID-19 pandemic as a global challenge, this administration is not oblivious of the constant threat posed to our national security by terrorists and insurgents. They may take this opportunity to perpetrate attacks, but our armed forces and other security and intelligence services will remain vigilant and continue to contain these threats and consolidate efforts to eradicate them completely. As we mark this year's Easters, whatever the circumstance, I encourage you to make the most of the situation and to keep safe. As we mark this year's Easters, whatever the circumstances, I encourage you to make the most of the situation and to keep safe. I wish you all a happy Easter. Muhammadu Buhari, President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. So guys, that is the end of this news. Well, you can see that our president has come out of his hiding rock to address us because Easter is close and he wants to have something to say that will give Nigerians hope. But you see this statement, this speech, it did not give anybody hope. Because everything he mentioned in this speech is a big lie. They say they are providing comfort for us in our homes. They say they are making sure that the poor get what they need in order to be able to survive this. He's talking about the pains of closing business. These people do not understand the real problems, what Nigerians are going through. I don't think this man has any idea or is aware of what is going on in Nigeria. He does act on what he's told to do. His actions are based on other people's words. How can you say the poor are managing? Which managing? What have they done now to our evidence that is showing that they've actually helped Nigerians? They say they share money. Where is the money? Audio money. Have we seen anything? They select some few group of people and they share small money to them and they say they've shared money to people. This government is not going to help Nigerians. They should stop trying to prove to us that they are good, because we know the truth. When will Nigeria change? When will this rubbish stop? You are talking about terrorists. Tell me how you have actually done anything big now, because these terrorists now, this is their 10 years anniversary now of being terrorists, and they are still growing bigger in your regime. Yet when you were not under the presidencies, you were accusing people of not doing well enough, accusing Jonathan of not doing well enough as a president, and now you are in the seat and the country has finished with all pieces. This is no longer a nation again. Nigeria does not have anywhere it is heading to. There is no direction. There is no hope for growth. The fact that we are still a developing country is a joke, a big joke, because we have all the resources, we have the brains, we have everything. But yet, bad leadership and corruption will not allow us to see road in this country. What are we celebrating? Even without this coronavirus pandemic, what is there to celebrate? The only thing we are celebrating here is our life, because and aside from it, nothing. There's nothing to show for good government, nothing at all. Everything in this APC-led Buhari administration has been lies, one lie after the other. The promises they made, how many of them have been fulfilled? So when the president comes out to start wishing us happy Easter, I don't know whether it's coming from his mind or where it's coming from, or he's just doing based on his orders. The problem with our politicians is that they think they are above God. The power, the seat of power they are sitting on is choking them and making them to forget that one day the consequences of this evil that they are spreading everywhere, this wickedness that have made people to suffer, made people to die, lose their lives because of their negligence of doing what they are supposed to do, will come back to them or their families. I don't know why a country that is good, that is well enough to be able to maintain itself, will be needing the help of foreign people that have not been able to manage themselves. You are saying you are thanking our health workers for managing this COVID-19. Though you are not paying them well, though you are not even congratulating them and thanking them enough, yet they are still working hard to try and fight against this COVID-19. It not reach you. It not reach you. This Buhari, Abina Jubri, went abroad because he's used to going abroad to treat himself. He cannot stay again. He wants to, since he cannot go to the abroad must come to him. He want to invite 15 Chinese doctors. So these 15 Chinese doctors, if they are so good, why did they not bring the cure up in their country, brought them to Nigeria? What for? What is their usefulness here? Whatever they want to help us with, can't they help us with it? This same Chinese government is chasing Nigerians out of their homes, discriminating against us. So I don't know whether this government is sticking. Or if anybody is out there saying one Nigeria, saying they want to remain in Nigeria, I believe that they are living the life of a blind person, because I don't think anybody in their right senses that say they can see, we say they still want to remain in this country called Nigeria. Just tell me what this government, what these politicians has done to benefit us in the long run. Everything they've done good, everything they've done positively has been to benefit them in the long run. They don't do anything for Nigerians, so nothing. They are doing it for their children. So I don't understand why they are acting like this when they know that the future of the country is their children's children that will still suffer the consequences. So why all this foolishness? Why all this greed? The Northerners love power so much, they don't want to give it to anybody else. Yes, yet they don't know what to do with the power. The power is choking them. It has made them blind to the truth. So if anybody still says that the idea of Biafra is this, insulting Biafra, is causing Biafra, they should better learn their lesson now, because when the time comes, when at last Biafra will be free, the decisions people make today or make during 2023 we guarantee whether we will survive as a people. Because if we remain in this Nigeria, say we dey go Nigeria, my dears, this country is done for. There's nothing, no hope, people will only die and the country will continue getting worse. So guys, that is my opinion on this news. I would love to hear what you think down in the comment section below. Thank you for commenting. God will bless you. Always remember to keep safe, like, subscribe and share our videos so that others can watch it too. Thank you. Bye.